All right, welcome back. The first story we're covering is 2BABA'S shock visit to Edo Assembly. What's really happening? I'm looking at a report here. I mean, this was going trendy all over the place.
Ola, could you please give the actual name of 2Baba, whether it's stage name as Two-Face or DB, whatever.
Right. I'll do exactly that. So 2BABA is Two-Face.
Right.
Is arguably the pioneer of Afrobeat as we know it today. In Afrobeat Nigerian's music industry, is a pioneer of the the consistent international notoriety that Afrobeat has gotten in recent times, in modern times. The Two-Face is the guy who sang African Queen. So it's been going viral for a few weeks. First, a few weeks ago, he announced that he's no longer doing marriage or life with his wife, Annie Idibia. But there's this report that popped up today, and particularly because he basically went to the Edo Assembly. I saw it in passing, so I'm going to read the report from Punch Nigeria. A quick shout out to Miss Elizabeth Omotayo in the chat. A quick shout out to Misty EE helping us solicit for more likes. Please like the stream. Thank you. I'm a little clumsy because it's been 2 weeks, but we're back live. A quick shout out to Chidima. These are Prestige family people here. Shout out to them. Go ahead. You want to say hello to them?
All. Yeah. A huge thank you to all of them for being part of what we do here.
Yeah. Great. So 2BABA'S surprise visit causes stir at Edo.
Sorry,
State.
Ola.
Yeah.
This request for more light in the studio, is it at my end or your end?
No, they're requesting in the chat.
Okay.
On YouTube. What do you mean?
So, I thought they want us to have a more.
No. They're just they're telling themselves, like, please like the video. That's all.
Oh, okay, yeah, to spread the word. Thank you so much. That's really gratifying. Thank you.
Yep. All right, so now here we go. So according to this report, the Edo State House of Assembly reportedly witnessed an unexpected incident on Monday when music star Innocent Idibia, that's his real name, widely known as Two-Face or 2BABA, made a surprise appearance during a plenary session. This dramatic incident comes amidst rumors of his alleged affair with a member of the assembly, Natasha Osawaru, after his separation from his wife, Annie Idibia. A video circulating on social media on Monday captured the crowd's excitement as the singer entered the assembly complex. In the video, 2BABA was seen sitting among some individuals trying to remain out of sight as fans and onlookers gathered around him, attempting to get a glimpse of the music star. The commentator in the video would be heard saying, "Guys, Two-Face just entered the Edo State House of Assembly and has caused commotion everywhere. Two-Face is in it." So me, I have a special type of question, Sha, for this kind of thing, right? First of all, I've never really been to an House of Assembly before. I've driven past a House of Assembly in Nigeria. So I never entered one before. Is it a place where people can just come inside and just sit and listen to the lawmakers do their thing? Is this a place where we expect the general public to be? Because I always thought it's a place of work, that even everybody that's sitting in there are people that are either lawmakers or people that are actively working. But what I saw in that video was quite interesting. So I want you to speak to that. Is that, you know about this stuff?
Well, yeah, in my experience as a journalist, and for the few times that I've had to report from any House of Assembly in Nigeria, certainly not from any American capital, or whether I wasn't strictly a attached to the National Assembly in Nigeria. But there were times when there will be assignments, especially having to get reports of specific House committees or Senate committees on whatever reports we display for weekend magazine stories in those days. And from experience, the usual practice is to have non-assembly members, people who are not the lawmakers, to sit in the gallery. Of course, that dates back to the ancient times, whether in Rome or Greece, where this thing is about representative democracy. So the people, that is electorate, could have the opportunity of seeing the wonders of elegant debate by political gladiators or their representatives. That essentially is the way it goes. And nobody if you are not an elected lawmaker, you don't just walk into the hallowed chambers. Remember how I qualified it.
Right.
Hallowed. It's a place that commands so much respect and awe. You've had it, honorable members or distinguished senators. And this, people in the past, in ancient Rome, were described as the fathers of, conspirators. So you understand the set of conspiracies involved in politics. If you have seen transcripts or originals of debates by people like Cicero, Caesar, and what have you in ancient Rome, I recommend for whoever is interested books like World Orations. You probably would see the best of public speaking, eloquence from ancient times to present times, even touching on people like Martin Luther King Jr. of blessed memory, although he was not a lawmaker, but he ranks amongst some of the best in terms of the wonders of the world when it comes to public or responsible public debating or public speaking. So the issue of innocent Idibia, Two-Face or 2BABA, the man we know as the reigning king amongst people or celebrities with baby mamas. We don't know. The counting is still on. We don't know how many women he has. We also have our own issues when it comes to things like this, because we are fallible. We are all human. We do not tend, to diminish his genuine accomplishments as an artist of note. But what we're saying is that if it is true that behind the recent breakup with his, with Anne Idibia, his ex, if this speculation or this rumor about him going out with Honorable Osawaru of the Edo House of Assembly, if that is behind what, it's too soon in the day, because you see, whether people are making up or they are breaking up, whether they are just contracting the journey of marriage or they are facing critical moments of divorce, it's supposed to be a solemn thing. But to add it with this kind of glee, this kind of situation in which that affair is, if it is true, I cannot speak to the truth of what they are saying. I've just cautioned about the place of fact and truth. If it is true, I think it is too mundane a situation to be allowed to interrupt the the otherwise
the chambers.
The smooth operations of the House of Assembly in Edo State. Those are private. Those are private issues, affairs. After all, in some places, we know of a celebrity lawyer who has now become an attorney general in a southwest state, who was dating a female speaker of a state house of assembly. They did not cause this kind of ruckus or uh, disruption in the operations of the legislative body. So if this is really true, if this really messed or interrupted the
I mean, we're looking at it on the screen, so it's actually true. The video is playing on the screen.
Yes, but if there is no star power, if there is no celebratory obsession about it,
Right.
don't you think this kind of thing should have? Because there is no record of the House inviting Idibia for some official performance or engagement in that House.
Right.
So bringing the affairs to the floor like that,
Right.
I don't think it is it's showing that people are really pushing boundaries. This kind of affairs in the past will be kept under wrap. It will be seen as scandalous. You know, is it that Honorable Osawaru has no spouse at the moment? Where is she coming from? We do not know her profile when it comes to issues of
marital
receiving
status.
receiving some shots of emotions from Cupid, the the ancient god of romance. We do not know. So if this is the situation, if I think it calls for concern, but that is the I can't go further than that. I cannot say that.
So outside of
sanctioned, and I cannot say that DBI should be red flag, but people should learn to apply caution when it comes to pushing their private feelings, their filial.
outside of the fact that they fight in these chambers, sometimes it's supposed to be a place of sanctity. What's the word that you would use? Like a chamber where you're supposed to approach with some level of reverence. Outside of the fact that they fight themselves inside of it sometimes, of course. But well, I think that's a good point that you're bringing up there. People just learn how to. I think we're just moving absolutely mad in this generation. These are things that
not just this generation. It's in a kind of postmodernist world. Number one, number two, where people are taking things beyond what is tolerable in the era of entertainment, and then it's almost like we are pulling down and really pushing beyond the boundaries of what is, what would be considered as acceptable by way of etiquette and decorum.
Okay.
People are becoming more and more indecorous.
Chidima in the chat saying, so are people not from that state or region allowed to attend Senate meetings? I'm confused. Is that a thing?
No, that's not it. They are allowed. But when you come like that, remember, this is tied to a speculated affair, a love affair between Idibia,
a married man,
and we don't know. It's no longer married from what we heard. It's like, I don't know.
They're separated. They're still married.
There is no decree absolute or decree nice saying that they are no longer husband and wife. And whoever is trying to show up at this point should allow for them to want to see if this is something they want to be total, absolute, or is something that could still be mediated and then restored. This is what this time, some moments for sober reflection. But if they say, oh, they can't be together anymore, what we're saying is that it should be private. It should not be something that would now occupy such a precious moment that is meant for legislative business.
Simple. Right, exactly.
They can, people are allowed to come. You want to see legislative. In fact, it's an interesting place for student excursions at times. And the curious members of the public in the law court, they will come as amicus curiae, maybe curious friends of the court. But in this case, as people who really want to see their elected representatives at work, that is allowed. And you sit there in the gallery, behaving yourself and not trying to cause any sin or disrupting, because it could amount to disruption. And then there are laws about things you do around them, such hallowed chambers and things you do not do. So we don't know if any boundary has been crossed in this. So for our sister who is asking if people are allowed to come, but do not cause destruction. Simple. And then don't come and turn the place to. Yes, you can even come privately as a private citizen and see if you can make that a critical proposal on what do you call it? So your would-be wife or spouse or hubby. It's allowed. It's a private affair, but do not stage it in such a way that it will cause a breach to the orderly conduct of the business of the House of Assembly or lawmaking. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, there you have it. Hold on 1 second. Let me just. So anyway, that's the news of Two-Face CDBI out there. I absolutely agree with you because
and we hope that beyond all these emotional struggles, DBI Two-Face or 2BABA would still commit to the positive things that he's been doing, But you said the other time that he was the one who made the Afrobeat. I don't know, maybe you're talking of the funky...
Is the pioneer of Afrobeat with the S, as we know it in society today.
Yeah, but when we document the history of Afrobeat as we know it, you will talk of people like Julius Orlando Ekemode and Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Simple.
All right, so let's take
it. Yeah, they are taking it to. You yourself, you are part of the history of what African music has become.
Let's take 1 minute. Let's take just 1 minute or maybe under 1 minute. There's a difference between Afrobeat with the S and Afrobeat. Okay, Afrobeat is what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Afrobeat is the new thing.
You are an artist of note. I can't contest that with you. But Afrobeat, as I know, as somebody.
No, we can't go, Steve. We can't go with what you know. We have to go with what it is, right?
But also, you must understand that for years I reported the arts and culture, and so I understand what the point you are trying to make. Whether you add S to it or you allow it to just be ordinary beat. Fela Anikulapo Kuti, Julius Orlando Ekemode, and other Nigerian and African greats were the pioneers. Kudos for the generation of new Nigerian artists who are taking things to unimaginable heights and even having to use it to dominate the scene with Grammys and all kinds of awards all over the world.
Yes.
We give them their adequate credit. Thanks so much.
Yes. Maybe we can even go further and congratulate Thames for being a Grammy winner from last week.
Yes, since we've been away, these guys have been terrific. Let me acknowledge that. Whether it's Davido, all of them in that lineup, Don Jazzy, all of them. You know yourselves, Ola.
Yes.
Yeah. So we acknowledge their impact. Only, yes, there have been exceptions like Wole Soyinka and Chinua Achebe and so many other distinguished Nigerian hearts enthusiasts and what's it called? Professionals of note. But it looks like Nigeria is having a kind of renaissance, a rebirth all over now. Look at what people like Funke Akindele are bringing in, tons of dollars from that sector. And these are people that Nigerians who want to shut out of taking part in politics. I think our youth deserve to be celebrated. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Great. All right. So do us a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you are notified when we go live. We have some other trendy stories around the world, and we'll be right back.